Champ, we got to ask, how are you going to let Mini Bless keep stealing his shine out there? I mean, he's taking the show every time he's here.
You know, if it's anybody's shadow I'm falling behind, it'd be his. But I can deal with it because look how tall he is. You know, his shadow's not too big yet. You know, I can still deal with it. I still stand a little bit outside. You know, I'm in it, but I'm kind of out of it. So thank God he's short.
What's fight week like at 155 for you? I mean, not the quick cut this time around. You've got Tyler Perry. How are you feeling physically right now?
I love this crowd. I feel great. I feel great. You know, I look great. I feel great. My son looks great. Everybody look great. He kind of questioning how great I look right now, but at least I got my 2 front teeth.
Is there any shot? I mean, knowing how good you feel, I gotta imagine not having a huge weight cut's gotta feel good. I mean, are you still committed to 145, or do you feel like, man, maybe this is your division?
I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I'm a king in the division. When you leave the king, people go try and invade the throne. At the end of the day, the UFC sent me a 55 contract. If they sent me a 45 contract, I would have been here at 45, you know? But they sent me a 55 contract. We got the guys like Alex, Renato, Zabit. And I think, and you know, Dana White and UFC, they know that. But if it was them, they would have sent it. I think so right now, UFC and Dana them, you know, they wanted them baked. You know, they put them in the oven, they let them bake a little bit longer. You know, I think most of them only got like one win in the top 10 or top 5 or whatever it is. And that's just it. You know, if it's 45 after this, it's 45. If it's 55, it's 55. You know, if it's 170, 185, 205, my man Danos, DC. I know you're that #1 pound fighter. If you want it, you can come get it.
We know what matters here is the title belt, but is there anything special about it being Dustin? I mean, this rematch. I mean, had you ever considered along the way that, boy, I would like to get that one back?
Not at all. You know, I'm that guy. It happened. If we cross paths, we cross paths. So I didn't spend no time thinking about it. Too much people dwell in the past and be like, oh, I gotta get this one. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care if I got it back, but our paths cross. Okay, cool. We get to do this again. We get to run it back. Like I said before, it's so long time ago. You know, Max that you guys looking at today would have bodied 20-year-old Max. I would have put him in a cemetery right down the road from my street and visit him every day on the weekends. You know, that's what I would have did. And now we're here with Dustin. I can't wait. You know, the cupcake. I told you guys all the cupcakes. UFC, whatever UFC put in front of me, that's the cupcakes I'm gonna eat. You know, and this cupcake was kind of sour 7 years ago. So Saturday night, hopefully, it's much more sweeter.
The last thing for me, I mean, like you said, the first fight, man, you were a kid. I mean, it's an entirely different fighter. But is there anything you can take from that night, whether it be something about Dustin as a person or his character or anything at all that will serve value to you?
Not really, you know. Dustin was a cool dude, you know. After the fight, he came in the back. We talked. We chopped it up a little bit. He invited me to train out in. He was in Louisiana, but it's about it. He's a nice dude, you know. He's a dog. I can't wait. This is the kind of fights that excite me, you know. This is one of the fights that everybody keeps saying. This is the fight of the year, you know. Last time they said that was last year, my last fight, and look what happened. You know, I'm not trying to be the #1 pound-for-pound fighter. Should look dominant. That's in my mind. They should just be dominant in everything. So I want to go out there and dominate. I want you guys, I said this before, I'm going to say it again. I want you guys to be scratching your head and be like, what is this kid? Who is this kid? And what is going on?
Max, you're the guy coming up from the smaller division. And yet you're the favorite and by a pretty healthy margin. What does that say to you?
Favors don't mean nothing. Check my last fight. See, go see who was the favorite of the last fight. I don't care about the odds, you know. The last one, you guys welcome the last guys, you know. I still trying to collect my 10% from people, you know. I know I was a pretty big underdog, so you know, come on, give your boy a little bit some change. I gotta buy some sneaks.
Are you starting to feel the love? Do you feel like the love is coming back after that rough patch?
I felt the love in the rough patch. I felt the love from you guys, from the reporters, from the fans. I felt the love when I was in that rough patch. I guess the odd makers I didn't feel the love from them, but it is what it is. You know, I feel good. I feel great, and you know that I always said it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish, and we finished strong last year.
There's so much talent in this 155 division. I think most people call it the best division in the sport.
Yeah.
Where do you feel like you stack up just physically, like stature-wise, in this division with the bigger guys?
I'm Hawaiian Samoan. Size is not a matter, you know. You guys see me off season, you guys always asking me what is my weight, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. I can't wait to go out there and feel this guy. I want to feel him out. People keep saying power this, power that, speed this, blah blah blah. Beautiful thing is there's this app called ESPN Plus. First ever time it's coming to pay-per-view. Make sure you buy it on ESPN Plus, pay-per-view, and it's going to be great. Something amazing is going to happen on April 13th.
7 years ago, it took 7 years for you and him to meet face to face. I mean, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? How about ever going to fight him again?
I was was just thinking when we did that first day off, I was like, man, he got a little bit more scars from the last time. That's about it.
So, what do you think about this weekend? You said you're gonna hit the scoreboard. Are you gonna be able to do it?
Tune in, as I said, ESPN Plus, first ever pay-per-view card, guys. It's gonna be making history. Your boy gonna be making history. It's gonna be a great night.
Excellent. How do you think you're going to perform differently? I mean, the last fight, everyone talks about your volume, landed the most strikes ever. Is it going to be more power? Are you going to be a little faster? Or is it going to be everything fighting at this weight?
I can't wait. I can't wait. You know, I feel everybody keep telling me about this weight issue and this and that, and like I'm not going to be able to deal with the big boys and my size or my pace might disappear. I might get more power. Blah blah blah. I train with big boys. Go look up my man Maki Pitolu. That dude is like a 170er, but he should be a 205er. I don't know how he makes that weight. You know, and then we got my boy Yancy. Yancy's a big boy too. You know, I train a lot of big boys in the gym. I've been training with them, getting ready for my 45 fights. You know, and my output is because of them. Because I gotta to keep up with those guys. I gotta put up a bunch of output. So 55, I feel great. Energy is great. Training was great. We're gonna find out. We'll get to find out Saturday night.
Performance is great.
Performance gonna be great. Good. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Max.
Thank you.